What's up, everybody? My name is Thayne Coleman. I play for a band around town called Travel Guide. I got some great gear today. I'm going to be demoing through, talking about, playing a few licks, maybe some chords and such. Perhaps a riff might get thrown in there. So yeah, all this gear we have today is for sale at Ulick Music, so come down and check that stuff out. This amp right here, we got a Vox AC30 C2. It's got the greenback speakers in it. I have a C2X with the Alnico Blues, but I like both of them quite a lot for different stuff. So I got this Stratocaster here, which is a parts caster that they're selling. It's got a beautiful Fiesta Red nitro finish, a really, really nice kind of almost vintage feeling neck with a, nice and light lacquer. It's got Tex-Mex pickups in it, and it sounds to me like it has some sort of treble bleed circuitry, possibly, which I really like and usually have put in all my guitars. So yeah. Pedal-wise, I have a Paisley drive. I saw that in their used section of the counter. I had to snap it up. I have a Canyon delay pedal, which is an awesome delay pedal for all sorts of sounds. Really, really good quality delay sounds without a bunch of menu diving and stuff like that. That is in a nice compact size for your pedal board. And then I have this Hall of Fame 2 X4, which is just this giant red behemoth down here with 4 presets. I've always liked the Hall of Fame reverbs and all the TC time-based reverbs and delays and stuff. And I've been wanting to try one of these out for a long time, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm still figuring out how to use it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so whenever I play, usually it's going through a Vox AC30, and I usually keep some sort of overdrive pedal on like all the time. So right now I have the Paisley drive going on. I mean, bypass is kind of like really clean, really, really bright. But then I turn this Paisley drive, and it actually kind of lowers the volume a little bit. And that'll be kind of my baseline sound. And then for any clean stuff, I'll actually just roll back on my volume. And this pedal is doing something that I look for in all overdrives, and that's that when you kind of roll back the volume on it, it cleans up really nicely. There's not a lot of hair or dirt kind of left on it, so that's a big plus to. That is still really sparkling. So yeah, any overdrive I play, I like to just plug in and play a big chord first. Listen to all the overtones and harmonics and see just kind of what's going, and if it just kind of clicks with me and has a special sauce to it. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about amp settings. So on the C2 and the C2X, you have 4 inputs. You got your top boost channel and your normal channel. Each one has a low and a high. On all of these types of amps, I always use the high top boost. That might seem a little weird because it's really bright and stuff like that, but I found that if you run on the top boost and then run the tone cut really high, and then also run your bass really high, you'll get a tone that's still really, really clear. It's not too shrill, and there's just something about that top boost channel that just breaks up in a really nice way that I like. turn on a little delay. So yeah, that's the Canyon on the digital delay setting. Really clear, pristine digital sound that's not going to get muddied up or anything like that. A little feedback. Every delay pedal kind of has its own little characteristics and quirks. The way it tends to self-oscillate or not at high extreme settings. And so that's kind of, usually my board I have a good blend of those. It'll do different weird things when you set them to extreme settings. So. Canyon doesn't run away, which is kind of cool because you can create a lot of kind of cool atmospheric ambient bed stuff with it. Let's set it all the way up. So yeah, that's interesting. I don't really know why this is the case, but some delay pedals, when you set the feedback all the way up and start turning on the knob, they'll make that kind of, you know, pitch bending, crazy noise. And then some, I've noticed that TC Flashback does this as well. It just sort of like morphs it and degrades it, and it gets all kind of messed up. So that's just an interesting thing to keep in mind. All these pedals have their own particular qualities, and just kind of have to know how to get the sound you want out of them. So it's got a good, let's see, deluxe Memory Man sound, which, you know, EHX was originally known for. So yeah, that's a whole different thing than the digital setting, which is really cool. They're able to digitally program all those, you know, quirks and weird stuff that goes on with analog delay pedals. So, all right, move on to the Hall of Fame 2X4. I got a good plate sound going on right now. So in addition to that kind of long plate sound, I also got a shorter one going on for more subtle verb. Oh yeah, so all the 2 series of TC has this really cool feature now called the mash foot switch, which essentially works like a little miniature expression pedal. And I think that that's really, really cool. It's basically like you have this one setting, and then when you lean on the foot switch, you get a whole different sound, like pushing the expression pedal forward on any sort of like reverb pedal. So I know with the tone preamp, you can go through and edit all that stuff. So really cool.